got some old parts. Alan's had quite a day working on this car. All front end, front fender liners, struts, wheel bearings, rotors, fuel filter, brake hoses, a lot of this stuff. In fact, probably all of this stuff was original. So we're looking a heck of a lot better now. New fuel filter under there. We're using the UUC stainless brake lines now, so they fit better than the ECS lines I was using before. We're gonna keep pushing. Okay, let's get a demo here. Original strut, one hand, and it does not come out on its own. Zero gas pressure left. Look at this. I can film a clip and have tunes on in the background now as if I need that, but look, it works. I'm giddy about it. I love it. I've always liked Sirius XM, and I think it's the coolest thing in the world that we can add that to a car of this age using all factory components, and it is clean as can be. Ted got me that harness, actually both harnesses today. I put them in, followed his instructions for pinning in the eject box, and it works flawlessly. I thought, you know, there's a ton of different pinouts for the eject box depending on model, production date, mostly production date, and included equipment. I thought there's a good chance I'm gonna have to manually trace those wires and figure out which ones he used. Nope, he used the wiring diagram system and got that done perfectly. So a couple hours today pulling out the center console, did a nice cleanup under there. The plastic under the hazard button, there's a brass Phillips screw, and the plastic around that, I noticed when I installed this console was really weak. There was a little piece missing. It was cracked. Teslas are flying. Is that a Tesla? No, that's a Nissan Altima with no lights on. Well, you can't even write that shit. It's too perfect. Anyways, I gave the console to Alan, and he worked his magic with our new tool, our plastic welder, and in about 20 minutes, got, you know, it doesn't look perfect because we don't take the time to sand it and finish it because it doesn't matter, but he added all the material back, proper thickness, nice and strong, better than it was before. I also noted on the HVAC panel, 3 of those buttons. Ever since Adrian made fun of me for not using the auto mode, I've only used the auto mode. I very rarely press any buttons on that panel. But I noticed 3 of them were broken and falling out, so I replaced those with spares I had. And my dad, he doesn't like auto. He gets in here and presses the fan up speed button, and it makes this nasty pop as it finally clicks, and you have to press it hard. So I took the button off that and got some isopropyl alcohol in there, cleaned that out. And I'm gonna have to let it sit overnight and probably a couple days to see if that works, but I bet it did. I've done that before, and it's a high success rate. So that's the end of Friday. Alan had a really productive day on that Anthracite 2000. Pretty much the whole front axle done. The control arms, the struts, wheel bearings, rotors, brake lines, fuel filters done. Just a ton of progress up there. Fender liners. So he's finishing cleaning up the shop and then headed out. We're in for another rainy weekend. We've postponed the FOC drive, as I mentioned earlier in the week. So pretty much going to be a get home, take a shower, take Larissa out for dinner, come back, get to bed. And then tomorrow will be a rest, house chores, catch up, online sort of day, getting stuff done in that vein. So I hope you guys had a good week. Talk to you all on Saturday.